Yep, white picket fences. This is my neighborhood. That was the house. Over that embankment, that street up there, that's the Duwamish Greenbelt. We used to tie ropes off and climb around in there all over the place. It's really fun. These are two big houses owned by one of the other slumlords in the community. I don't know if he still owns it now. And my first house that I lived in with my family was behind those houses in a little teeny tiny shack. It was about, 400-600 square feet. Yeah, things didn't work out between them, but this was my neighborhood, and there was a lot of kids up here, and we all played. Then something happened, and everybody had to go. And now everybody's back, and the kids all play. And that makes me happy. Doesn't make me happy that sometimes I'm the only one out here. Sometimes I'm the only one that cares. But when I was a kid sneaking out of that house, sneaking out behind those houses, and running down those streets for the last time, and walked my ass into teenage homelessness for the first and then second time after CPS sent me back, I realized that I really can do anything in this community, and I didn't know what that was. I thought I wanted to be a doctor. My parents and educators, they thought I was going to be something great, maybe a lawyer. But when your mother withholds her financial information and you can't apply for college, this little Seattle dream, or any hindrance, does not come true, despite how great of a letter you can write. I couldn't handle applications because I was too busy paying rent and juggling tutoring college students as a 17-year-old. That was pretty cool. Shout out to South Seattle college students, horticulture LHO alumni. When I left Vashon, the first time I really lost my mind, some of you guys were there for that, I could hear the trains in the shipyard. And they would just go off and go off and go off. And my dad would leave and I'd drink the booze. And he'd leave and I'd drink the booze. And I drank all of it. I couldn't do it. And he pushed me out and I had to go. And I had a friend and I pushed him out. Sorry, Adam. I was pretty awful in my addiction. But the worst person that I was harmful to was me. I still can't forgive myself for the harm that I caused in the years of bartending. That's pretty much it. That's like the worst. And the drunk driving, all those risks I took, those few parked cars I hit. I'm sorry, people. I'm coming. I'm here. If you knew it was me, come find me. I'm here to say I'm sorry and pay it all back. I'd really like to make $120,000 so I could afford to live in my neighborhood again. I'd like people to listen and stop drinking and driving, because it killed my father's fiance years ago and I didn't listen. And then I got my first DUI and I didn't listen. And I got my second DUI and I didn't listen. So you know what, you guys? I'm listening. I don't have any other chances. This city gets all of me because it took all of me to get back to my city. 3 years in recovery, you guys. It's been a fast 3 years. While the world was burning, I was getting stronger, wanting to come back. How come I can't come back? Lisa Herbold, Sarah Nelson, Teresa Mosqueda, Bruce Harold. How come me and my nephew can't make it right now? Because they make him stay off the clock, locked up, and I can't take him home late at night. Why don't people slow down? Why do they just drive off? Because they don't care. So thank you, folks. This has been a wonderful 48 hours, you guys. Because it's really rough in our community when our protectors become our abusers. And when you ignore somebody, that's abuse too. So stop ignoring your kids. Put the phone down. Stop ignoring your neighbors. Step outside. Stop ignoring the things you do wrong. Like the neighbors whose stray dog killed my chicken in front of my nephew and my mailman. My life has been that weird. And no one's listening to the words and the writing. No one's calling after I send the emails. After I cry on the phone to Jim McDermott, who lives in West Seattle. If you're out here, Jim. Maybe you live in my old neighborhood, Jim. This is the neighborhood I grew up in. This was a house that housed Ukrainian immigrants the first time this happened, Putin. I'm listening. I'm strong. I'm coming. I got one heck of a memory. It's all coming back. The more I revisit my past, the more I go back to the church that taught me how to be a good Christian and really know what a good Christian looks like. Did any of you grow up Pentecostal Christian for 16 years and then leave because you knew better? Well, I went back because it feels right and it feels good. There's no doctrine I'm sucking on. It just feels nice to be around people who want to help. You know, that church donated a lot of money to the White Center Food Bank. A lot of money. A lot of money. And a lot of resources year after year. That church taught me how to care about White Center. So from the hill of Pigeon Point, please, 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 if you see this and this is your neighborhood, know that this used to be my neighborhood too, but I still care. I'm still here every night doing night drives, looking for people, looking for babies, looking for toys, looking for piles of diapers. I'm just one woman, I can't do much, but I can report children on the street, can't I? Lisa Herbold told me I can't clean up the trees and I can't clean up my forest. She said, don't do that, you're not trained. But then she didn't offer me training. Jennifer Danner and their public safety training, you know what they told us to do? Go buy pepper spray and practice in a park. Well, that's what I'm gonna do next. Thanks, SPD. Thanks, Jennifer Danner, for returning my call for the second time in crisis. You guys have been great, really great neighbors. I'm gonna have a really fun time posting up at my old middle school and having a really fun time with all my new friends. Have a great night, West Seattle and District 1, Soto, Georgetown, and Pioneer Square. I'm listening, I'm here. Give me a call. I'm here to help. I will listen.